Hi everyone. So today we are starting a series of Python programming language. So in today's lecture, we are going to learn about Python programming language. How can we install Anaconda on Windows 10 and how can we launch Jupyter Notebook on Windows 10. So Python was created by Gudrun Rossen, and Python laid its foundation in late 1980s. Then it was released in 1991. As compared to other programming language, Python is a clear and powerful object-oriented programming language. So if we talk about notable features of Python, so, Python use elegant syntax, which makes program easy to read, and it comes up with a large standard library that supports many common programming tasks such as connecting to web servers, searching text with regular expression, reading and modifying files. With time, in next sessions, we are going to understand what are regular expression, how can we read and modify files as well. So you know that it can run anywhere, including Mac operating system, Windows, Linux, and Unix operating systems as well. And with unofficial builds, it is also available for Android and iOS. Python supports object-oriented programming with classes and multiple inheritance. Code can be grouped into modules and packages as well. According to Spectrum ranking, Python has been ranked number one among 10 programming languages. So, Python also supports pre-built functions like some basic mathematics, math ones like maximum and absolute, other useful ones like directory and help function, print function, and many other functions are available. If we talk about Python application area, web application, desktop graphical user interface application, business applications, enterprise applications, and most importantly, which I work on, is biological data. Yes, we can work on biological data by using Python programming language. So, if you wish to use Python programming language, so firstly you need to install on your system Anaconda. Basically, Anaconda is a distribution of Python in our programming language for scientific computing. Anaconda is an open source, distribution, and it is one of the easiest way to perform Python and machine learning on Windows, Mac operating system, etc. It can manage libraries as well. So firstly, you have to write Anaconda on your favorite browser. Just click on anaconda.org. Once you write it, then this web page open. You have to click on download Anaconda. Once you click on download Anaconda, then a web page open like this. Then you have to click on get started. Once you click on get started, then you have to click on download Anaconda installers. So then it will provide three options. You can see, yes, Windows, Mac operating system, Linux. According to your, operating system, you have to click on it. Let's say I am going to click on 64-bit operating system because obviously according to my system needs, I'm selecting it. My system is 64-bit operating system and it is Windows 10. So I'm just clicking on 64-bit graphical installer. I'm just telling you on my system Anaconda is already installed. Jupyter Notebook is also launched. So I'm just telling you once download it. So then you have to open Anaconda and Navigator. After downloading it, yes, it will ask you a few questions. You have to click next. Then the Anaconda Navigator will be open. Once Anaconda Navigator will be open, it will take a few seconds. Then you have to click on launch Jupyter. You have to launch Jupyter Notebook. You just have to click on OK and then you have to click Jupyter Notebook because we are going to learn Python on Jupyter Notebook. Okay. I like to tell you that Jupyter Notebook is an open source web application that allows you to create and share documents as well. And it's right now we are using Jupyter Notebook Python 3. We are going to use Jupyter Notebook Python 3. You can see I'm just blurring it because some of my information have been shared on this shell. So that's why I blurred it. Okay. So you can see that this page is open. Now you have to click on new. Okay, now you click on Python 3. Uh, if you wish to rename it, you can just click on Untitled it and name it whatever you want, just like I'm going to give ABC, rename it. And now I'm going to tell you that how can you store variable in Python. I'm just exploring few of its feature. Okay, so I'm just going to write a is equals to, I'm just going to add some integers. So that's how you can write integers on Python, like 2 plus 3. Okay, yeah, by mistake I write is equals to, I'm just correcting it. Yes, now it's 2 plus 3. Now I'm going to print it. Okay, I'm also opening a keyboard just to tell you that what keys I'm using so that it doesn't confuse you, just to make easy for you. Print a. Now you can run it. So you can see now it's 5. Now how you can print a string on Python. So you are just, okay, I just write it and now I'm printing it. Okay, so if you wish to write or if you wish to print multi-line comments, so you are not going to print multi-line comments with these inverted commas. So you can see now it will going to generate error. So now you can see that how I am going to write multi-line comments. For this you are going to use triple quotes as I am using it right now. Now you print it, print A. Okay, so now let's see some, now I'm going to print some real-time data. So as I'm a bioinformatician, mostly I use faster sequences to print some data. So right now I'm willing to print keratin protein data. For this I'm just opening UniProt database. So I'm just writing keratin here. You can see I write keratin here. I'm just going to choose first accession number. Now I'm going to copy FASTA sequence from here. FASTA sequence of keratin contains almost 505 amino acids. I didn't check it, but I just read it. I'm going to directly print here. For this, I'm just using print function directly. And again, I'm using the codes which I told you. Yes. So I'm using triple quotes for that. And now I just print it. I'm just going to press run here. Okay, so one thing more, if you are interested to, mention keratin protein sequence, this is how you mention in inverted commas, then put comma between keratin protein sequence and the sequence. So, you can print it and label it that this is a keratin protein sequence. So this is all about today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and I hope that you will able to understand that how can you download Anaconda on your system. Specifically that I downloaded Anaconda for Windows 10, and you will able to learn how to launch Jupyter Notebook, and in the end you will able to write some variable by yourself. You can store some data into variables, and you can print the data. You can print the multi-line comments as well. You can print a faster sequence, whether it is a 500, it consists of protein sequence, or whether it is a nucleotide DNA or RNA sequence. So you can print it and just do some basic practice by yourself. Thank you for listening me. Take care and stay tuned.